This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you guys so much, and let's get right into the news. Today we got Bow Wow with Bow Wow Challenge Part 2. He was spotted, well, he spotted himself. He took a picture of himself getting into a Lamborghini, and everyone is in the comments. Let's see the registration. Why don't the doors go up? He said, this better be yours. This car rental is clean. Everybody's calling him out for having a fake Lambo. Well, it's not his Lambo. Bow Wow does make money. Now, do I think that's his Lambo? Absolutely not. Okay, Bow Wow is used to faking it till you make it and also being cheap. Okay, so a lot of artists are like this. He's not the only one. And a lot of them don't spend their money. Some of them have money and some don't. Some spend it on dumb things. It is what it is, man. I mean, Bow Wow is just, playing the entertainment game. Sometimes you get caught and sometimes you don't. I mean, that's just what's going on here. We also got a story with Lonzo Ball and his shoes, but I will get to that next. Let's go to Mac Miller. Now, Mac Miller, his alleged drug dealer, the guy who sold him the product that, was laced with fentanyl, and then that caused him to pass away. He overdosed. It's very sad, and this guy has been charged, according to TMZ. Now, we'll have to see what happens with this. I'll read the story real quick. It's just so sad, man. That's a big problem. I saw a documentary on this the other day that a lot of drugs are being laced with fentanyl because it stretches it. It's like used as a stretch, and it gives a better, quicker high to a lot of people so they come back and do more. But it can also kill you. Federal prosecutors have charged Hollywood Hills man in connection of the death of Mac Miller. He was found dead of an overdose. And he was discovered in a Studio City home September 7th, 2018. This is almost exactly a year since when he passed. He said the manner of his death was accident. Later determined that the rapper, it was an overdose of alcohol, cocaine, and fentanyl. Wow. So, okay. Search warrants in multiple locations recovered a plastic bag containing the pills and supplied by so he had a girl that he hired to come over. And 2 days earlier, Petit delivered to Miller counterfeit oxycodone pills. Wow, man. So it was just a mistake that happened. Like, really, he was essentially killed, by this guy. So it says, I think I should probably not post anything just to be smart, Petit said to one of the texts. The text mentioned Petit allegedly wrote, I am not great. Most likely I will die in jail. I guess this is the guy. Investigator search warrants 2 days earlier. Petit found Miller. Okay, yeah, so this is the guy. He's gonna go to jail for a long time, man. And he deserves it because you can't do that to people. So next up, let me see if I can get this in here. Oh yeah, we got Ja Rule talking about 50 again. He's like, oh, it would have been back in the day. We could have filmed us whooping 50's ass in the studio. And, it's like, dude, come on. Every interview, you got to bring them up, and then it leads to, 50, calling him out. And, it's just like, stop, Ja Rule. Like, anything to stay hot out here. I get it. But it's like, come on, bro. Then we got, I hope I can get this picture in here. Okay, so Lonzo Ball. This is funny. Let me get this picture out of here. Lonzo Ball was on a podcast, and he talked about the shoes, the shoes him and his dad were selling, these O2s or whatever. It was really just a scam, okay? He was wearing them. Think about this. If you're a Laker fan, they had him on the team, and he was playing with shoes that he admits now weren't even good enough. He had to change them every quarter because they would rip. They weren't good enough to play basketball in. They weren't ready. So essentially, he wasn't taking care, like, you're an investment for the team at that point, and you're not wearing the proper shoes? I can't believe they even let him wear the shoes, No wonder they traded him, He wasn't putting the team before, trying to get rich. You know, like, prove yourself first before trying to sell some shoes if you're really that good. And I think this is a lot to do with his father. I think his father was the one that lifted him up, but also took him down at the same time over some shoes. You know, like, imagine how much money was at risk. These shoes, he said they're trash, basically. I feel bad for anybody who bought these shoes. They bought them for $495. I mean, they're basically essentially worthless at this point. And in fact, there should be a class action suit against these people for selling these shoes when they weren't ready. You can do that. And I think they should do that because his father just got greedy. He should have done the t-shirt brand and expanded from there. He was moving too fast. He should have let his son take a shoe deal and then do your own shoes. You know, like baby steps. Learn, get in the inside, learn, and then make your own shoe, you know? These essentially were some shoes that were for sale in China, and you can just customize them. So, I don't know. It's kind of a scam. Let's be honest. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll check you guys on the next one. Stay tuned for some motivation. This is Jordan Tower with another motivational video, and this time we got young Jeezy with his keys to success. He's giving us a few of his keys to success that enabled him to be the person he is today. And always remember, guys, consistency is key to everything you do. You have to stay consistent, and I hope you guys, if you have dreams, we have realities, but we also have dreams. So we have to face reality to make our dreams come true. So we have to work that 9-to-5 job in order to support our dream, but make sure you devote a small portion of your day. We have 24 hours. Make sure you devote a small portion of your day towards your dreams. Here's young Jeezy with his keys to success.
I was the guy in school, but nobody could out-hustle me because I had drive and ambition and determination, so that was my gift. So when I learned that you can put that in music and it translate, that was my end. It was thug motivation.
What Jeezy's saying is he wasn't born with a God-gift talent, he said, to, rhyme like a Nas or a Jay-Z, but he was born with the talent to out-hustle everybody. I've seen this firsthand with Lil Wayne, Gucci Mane, DJ Clue, just to name a few, even DJ Khaled. They're out here outworking everybody. If you stay consistent and you outwork the competition, sometimes you can trump natural born talent, okay? And even a talent like hustling or a talent like a gift of gab, it has to be practiced every day. So he stayed consistent and out-hustled everybody in the music game without the God-gifted talent of being the illest lyricist. And you can apply this to anything you're working on, any dream you have.
Because when I grew up, we had real morals. Like these, right now, they'll be standing beside you. They're gonna tell on you tomorrow. You ain't even gonna do nothing because they're gonna tell on you again. And that's just the way this generation is. Because they wasn't raised by their parents like that. They never had their uncles, wasn't there for you like that. Everybody was living their life. You're talking 80s, 90s. These kids don't even want no money. They don't want to kill you.
What Jeezy's saying is so right. Morals have gone out the window, and this affects your relationships with people later on. Like, a lot of people don't respect their elders, their neighbors. They're sick of, within a society, you're not helping each other anymore. You're out for self. You're quick to pick up the gun and kill the other person when really we all need to help each other, especially today in these times. Morals and principles are very important, and these affect your stability and relationships in the future, and it affects your ability to solve problems. I mean, without morals and principles, you don't really have anything because you're not really gonna make it in life. You're gonna end up alone or broke or anything. Morals and principles set up the foundation for you as a person to go forward in life.
But that's what makes me have to come back and be the big homie, because this is a door that I opened. All these kids are trying to be who I was 10, 15 years ago. I didn't hustle. I didn't get in the game to buy this. Look, this is who I am. You go back and look at any picture of me 20 years ago, I'm Cartiered out, Rolex stuff. You ask anybody, that's who I really was. So, Black some money on IG that make you rich. Is your kid straight? Is your mama good? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you got something put away? You got lawyer fee? Because a lot of people go out here and do all this. They ain't got no money for lawyer. You gotta want it. You gotta want this shit, man. Like, it's just because, you know, I've been around Hov a lot. I'm gonna have the same thing. I gotta want it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be a sponge. You don't have to tell me everything. I don't have to be around somebody and be like, okay, well, I'm rocking with you now, so I'm good. It's like, you gotta work even harder to shine, but they don't want to grind. Like, they don't want to get out. I work, nigga. If I tell you what my week was like, you know what I'm saying, now.
I love what he's saying right here, because first off, when you're grinding and you're putting that money away, don't be so quick to buy, you know, the iciest watch or the best car. Take care of your main responsibilities first. You know, your family, your house, you know, where you sleep every night. Reinvest in your career. I mean, that's most important. Reinvest in your career, because if you don't reinvest, you're not gonna have money later. You gotta keep putting money back into your career to keep the money flowing, okay? And second of all, a lot of artists, okay, or a lot of people in general, they just see success. You see the guy in the jet, you see the guy in the fancy car, you see the guy happy on vacation, and you just want that. But you don't want to work for it. You just want to shine, but you don't want to grind. I love that thing that Jeezy said. That's such a great quote. They just want to shine, they don't want to grind. You gotta grind to shine, okay? And if you don't want to grind, you're not gonna shine unless you win the lottery, okay? So you gotta sacrifice and discipline yourself, work harder than everybody, and outwork everybody and put those extra hours in. You gotta sacrifice things like going to the movies, going hanging out with your friends, going hanging out with a girl. You gotta work. You can't go to the club. You gotta stay home and work on your dream to make it happen for yourself.
Even going forward, like, I always look at things for real, even the people I deal with. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because I learned that when I was locked up. You know what I mean? I didn't see a lot of people running to help me, but I always help everybody else. Now when I'm dealing with people and talking to them, I only give them just a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? I might have a few words. I ain't gonna give them who I really am, unless I feel like you somebody that's gonna really go out of your way to carry the torch for my legacy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I'm doing this. I'm gonna do this till I can't no more, but when it's all said and done, you know what I mean? You know, like, you saw what happened with Big Dog, everything. I mean, everything you can tell with me. It's not for the, you know, for the foolery no more. I refuse to be tricked off the streets out of my position. Wow, that's a good one. It's a couple things. You know, a lot of properties. Like now, I probably got half Atlanta. You know what I mean? But it was probably situations that I felt like, you know, just nothing in particular, but then when I heard how long it takes to make the money back, that kind of scared me. You started talking like 10 years, I'm like, I don't even know if I got.
What he's saying here is so true. You have to keep company around you that actually wants the best for you. A lot of people just want to be around when you're hot because it's cool, but you need people around you that are around when it's good and bad. And I've had people in my own camp, they were around when things were real hot, but when things got a little cool, they weren't there, okay? You know, and it's almost like your relationships for your business is almost like what they say in marriage. They say, for better or for worse. You got to be around in this business, in my business, when things are good and when things are bad. Because when things are bad, that's when you're needed most. You need those soldiers, those people, that family with you, you know, that business is like a family to push forward through the bad times, and, you know, and a lot of people just want to be around because it's cool, and you gotta really be careful and question why people are around. And secondly, okay, make sure you invest in your future, okay, and make sure you invest with, you know, for your family after you're here. Don't just live for the moment, you know. He said something about real estate. He would have owned half of Atlanta if he was smarter back 15 years ago, because he was used to getting quick money. He wanted the money now. He wasn't sure if he was going to live the rest of his life because, you know, he grew up in the streets. You know, you could be killed off in the streets. So, you know, you want your money now and you want to put it in the bank. But if he had been smarter, he said, he would have invested for the long term. Always invest for the long term. You know, you don't know, like, we don't know when we're gonna go, but you gotta live like you're gonna be here forever, okay? Because you got family, right? So you can leave it to them. And then lastly, don't let people trick you into going backwards. He said, don't let people trick me out of my position. He's talking about don't let people trick him back into the streets and get locked up. But this goes for everybody. Sometimes people want to draw you and make you pedal backwards in your life instead of pedaling forwards. You know, they want you to get back into old routines. Maybe you used to go out drinking on Friday nights, but you gave that up to work on your passion and your dreams. But, you know, people try to entice you into doing bad things, you know, to go backwards in life instead of forwards. And those kind of people you do not need around. Well, this is Jordan Tower with another motivational video. I'm going to drop them on Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure, and I will add more later on. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video, because a lot of people sometimes need that extra motivation. I know I do. You guys motivate me just by coming to the videos and leaving a comment. I appreciate you. You have a great day, and don't forget, consistency is key, and always make time for your dreams, even when we do have to face reality.
Jordan Tower.